Hi, I'm Howard and I want to introduce to you the Leapfrog Flash Boss. It's the latest in technology and we think you're really going to like it. But one thing I want to focus on today is to show you how you can change the elements yourself. Now this is a big time saver. It's a money saver as well, because quite often when you need to change an element, you need to call an electrician. And because this is the key, that's what usually a quartz element looks like, because it has the tails on the end and they need to be fitted by an electrician. So the difference with the Flash Boss is that we have this type of element and it's spring loaded. So that means you can save yourself time and money and a lot of frustration. Another great feature of the Flash Boss is that you no longer need two people to raise and lower. You've seen a situation where you've got to undo knobs and get another person to raise it up. Simply pull the remote out and look at that, it raises it up automatically or lowers it automatically. So for this operation of changing the elements, I'm going to raise it up so I've got a little bit more room underneath to get to the elements, and then we'll turn the unit off, switch it off here, and we'll also switch it off with the power point. For best practice, when you're working on electrical stuff, you need to turn the power point off, and I always like to disconnect it as well, so there's absolutely no chance of you getting a shock. Okay, now we've got the power off, we're going to secure the machine, so we just click the brakes on. There's two braking wheels at the back. What you'll need when you're changing the elements, nice flat screwdriver, but before that, some gloves. Now we use these gloves because they've got a slight grip on them, but the reason you have gloves is so that the acid from your hands doesn't actually get onto the quartz element, because it will actually deteriorate that. If, however, you haven't got the gloves or you actually touch it, you can wipe it with metho, and that will stop the deterioration. These are ProSense gloves, they're Maxi Pro they call them. You can buy them pretty much anywhere, or you can get them from Leapfrog. Okay, when you're taking the element in or out, simply depress this and fit the element and then release it. Okay, we're going to change the first element on here, and because they're spring loaded clips, we're going to grab one end here on the flat part of the element and we're just going to push it down there. Now we find that having a flat nose screwdriver there, you can just place that between the holder and this part of the reflector, and that stops that moving forward. So I'll grip that there, put the screwdriver in. It's probably hard for you to see that, and I'll just push that out and that will bring it down. Place that there and we'll get the other end and just simply pulls out like that. You can see that there is a male part of that it will go into on each end, and they're both ends are spring loaded. Now the other thing you need to know is that there's a nipple on here and it's for degassing the actual tube. Quite often I see them and they turn that way, which means the gas can't get out, and that will cloud the element. You may have seen elements looking milky inside, and that shortens the life. So you need to finish with this element in that way, with the nipple facing up so that the hot air can move out of there. So on this unit, it's really easy because you can just simply, when they're in there, you can simply spin them around. So that's another advantage of the Flash Boss. Okay, I'm going to fit the element now. So we just put that up in there, make sure it's in the little divot, and then holding this in the flat area again, just move that back in there, and that clips in. Now, if you want to make it slightly easier, we have found that if you tip the unit on its side, put a piece of cardboard down, tip it on its side, you might need two people for that, and then you can pivot it a little bit easier and put pressure on it a little bit easier that way as well. So if you're looking for a Flash Cure unit that's ahead of the rest and with the groundbreaking features we've shown you, give us a call on 02 9482 4999 or send us an email at info@leapfrogmachinery.com.au. All the best.